Hi guys, I'm here again to keep you company today. Once again, my name is Joseph AGK RG, and I'm gonna keep you company these few minutes. Today, my topic of discussion will be how to find the class width, midpoint, relative frequency, and the cumulative frequency. When you are given a frequency distribution table. Usually a frequency distribution table have the class interval and their frequency. So how do you find the class width, midpoint, relative frequency, and cumulative frequency when you are given a frequency distribution, okay? So that's what I'm gonna show you today. Now, let's start. Suppose we have this table here containing gas prices. So not gas prices, GPS prices, okay? Now, it says here, find the class width, midpoint, relative frequency, and then cumulative frequency. Let us start with class width. Class width is the easiest to find, so we're not going to waste so much time here. Class width simply means to subtract the preceding number in the class interval, preceding lower class interval from the current one. For example, to find the class width for this class, for this group, we're gonna do 115 minus 59. Let me show you on the screen. So you can have, I think I wrote it on the paper here too. Okay. So we have, let me open my, the chart that will show us the calculator I use. It's a free calculator we can get online, and it's called the desmos.com/scientific. So I'm gonna have to do the class width is gonna be 115 minus 59. So let me show you again. You can see 115 minus 59. So I'm gonna let's do it now. Okay. So we have 115 minus 59. That gives us the class width of 56. See? Now, if you do it for all the interval, you'll be getting 56, because that is the class width. Let me show you again. Next class we have is, as next class interval we have is this 171. You can do 171 to 226 is the next class interval. So if you do 171 minus 115 in a calculator. So we're gonna have it here as 171 minus, see, I'll clear this. 171 minus, I have, next one is the 115. You give it the same answer, 56. So that's the class width. So, like I said, it's the easiest to find. We don't waste much time here. Now, let us go back to our PowerPoint. Okay. Now, so if you do it for, even if on this side, 170 minus 114 will give us 5756 class width. Now, next question is how to find the midpoint. To find the midpoint, all you have to do is to add this class interval and divide your answer by 2. For example, this would be 59 plus 114 divided by 2. I'm going to show you on the next screen. You can see right here. The formula is this: lower class limit plus upper class limit divided by 2. So the class width for this one is 59 plus 114 divided by 2. You can see it right here. That gives us a class width of 86.5. I'm going to show you on the screen on the so 59 plus 114, 59. Okay, I'm going to clear this. So parentheses. So one thing you must do, you have to make sure you put parentheses so that it will follow order of operations. If you don't put it parentheses right, or if you don't put it right in the calculator, it will give you the wrong answer, which is the wrong class width. So we are looking for the class width for the first class interval, which is 59. 59 plus 114, then close the parenthesis, divided by 2, plus 86.5. 86.5, which is the same thing we got for in our example in the PowerPoint. You can see right here, 86.5. So once you get the first class width, you can either continue in that fashion. 115 plus 170 divided by 2 give us 142.5. 171 plus 226 divided by 2. Or you can, once you got the first one, you keep adding class width, which is 56. If you add 56 to this, you get 142.5. And I'm going to show you 86.5. Okay. 86.5 plus the class width of 56 gives us 142.5, which is the same thing we have in our PowerPoint, 142.5. So if you keep adding the class, once you get the first class midpoint, keep adding class width to it, and you get the rest of them. Or you can continue by adding and dividing by 2. That will give you the class width. And this is what I got for this, for the class width. So you keep getting it. You know, what it was it? It's my mistake. I get all the head. So we continue, we get the rest of them. Now, for next question was to find the cumulative frequency. For the cumulative frequency, actually the relative frequency. For the relative frequency, all you have to do is to add all the numbers, all the frequencies, and divide each of them by the total. Now look at this. Let us go back to our original. So you're going to add all this frequency. See? And then divide, then after adding it, the answer you got from it, you divide that, you use that answer as the divisor for each of these numbers. Now, let's add all of this first of all, and you get our total. And that I'll do it on the calculator so you can see have this most adding all the total frequencies. We're gonna have so we'll have first frequency was 5. The first frequency we have in our chart is 5. So we're gonna 5 plus 8 plus 6 plus 5 plus 2. So let's do it. We got got 5. I have it here plot. Oh, excuse me, I'm gonna clear this. 5 plus 8 plus 6 plus 6 plus next one we're gonna add is 5 and 2, 5 plus 5 plus 2, and then we're gonna add the rest of them, 1 and 3. So you're gonna have plus 1 plus 3. Okay, that gives us a total frequency of 30. Total frequency of 30. So now the formula now becomes class frequency over n, where n is total frequency. Now, so for example, here the frequency is 5. So the relative frequency is 5 divided by 30. You can see right here, which is 0.17. And you can write it as a percent. You can say 0.17 is the same thing as 17%. Now, for the second relative frequency is only 8. 8 is the frequency, so the relative frequency will be 8 over 30.27, or you can call it 27%. The other one is 6, so 6 for 30.2, which is 20%. So if you know it all the way down to the last frequency, And the sum of the relative frequency is always 1, which means 100%. Now, the last thing we are asked in this question is to find the cumulative frequency. For this one, the first cumulative frequency stays the same. It is the same as the frequency. The first cumulative frequency is the same as the first frequency. As you can see from here, it's 5, 5. To get the next cumulative frequency, you add that 5 frequency to the next frequency, which is 8. So 5 plus 8 gives us 13. And to get the next one, you add to the, that current cumulative frequency to the next frequency. So that 13 plus 6 gives us 19. See? You follow that method all the way down to the last frequency. So our final result will be here. You can see it right here. The frequencies are given. This is the midpoints, cumulative frequency, and cumulative frequency. So we have answered the whole questions. I hope you enjoyed my lecture, and please thank you for watching, and be my guest in the next lecture. Okay, bye-bye.